It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
I like when you so rolling.
Rolling,
You say that every time you start. It's like
just so we know.
Oh, we know.
Not everyone knows, dude.
When it's just me and you, though, is when you do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was more for me the last time I said it.
Who's rolling?
Rolling.
Roll. That's just what I say when everything's starting, when the audio's going.
No,
or the
I was
cameras
asking
are going.
who's rolling.
We know it rolling.
Are you talking about the drug rolling?
I don't know.
Is that a
I'm
drug?
asking you.
I think it's a verb.
No,
that
if
when
like
you,
if you're
Rolling.
rolling.
Oh, rolling.
Rolling, yeah.
Rolling.
yeah, you're talking about like on drugs,
Yes.
right?
No,
Yes.
like rolling down a grassy hill.
Which is something I've done before. I've fallen. Gravity is not my friend.
How
Oh,
many
I've done it
times
for
have you
fun.
fallen? Down a hill?
Yeah, I mean not comically, not in a cartoonish fashion.
Not to you.
Yeah, maybe to others viewing it, but like I've definitely fallen a bunch of times in like high school. You guys have seen me walk. Like I don't know.
I know, but I'm just imagining you falling down a hill.
And you're laughing. That's the first
No,
thing.
like I want to know how you fell in the first place, and then how
His shoes were
how
untied.
much you rolled.
There's
Or
a lot.
were your shoes tied together?
No, that's never happened to me because bullies from the 90s don't exist anymore. And
I tied people's shoes together.
really,
But
how did they
you're
not
a
know?
bully.
I tied Milton Miles' shoes together.
Yeah, and he showed you pictures of spiders.
That's why I started that shit.
I mean, psh,
He started
His
it.
mom was my doctor. She's a very sweet woman. I love her.
I'm sure she's a class act, but
you're holding that grudge
When
from
did you
grade
do
school?
this to him?
10th grade. Biology.
So he was a freshman.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was in biology.
was
He
this
was
in like
mean
the
to me.
beginning of the school year, or did he know you as a person
When
yet?
did I tie his shoes? Oh, he knew who I... Oh, he knew.
Well,
He
that's
knew
what I
me.
mean. So did he see it coming, or did he not see it coming?
I mean, I'll tell you who definitely saw it coming. Mr. Boggs, the teacher, and he laughed.
Oh, that's rude.
So, you know, when the teacher laughs,
He's on your side.
you're good.
Not necessarily. Maybe
That's
at
how
the
I got
time.
away with a lot of stuff.
Well, if the
you
teacher
make
likes you?
laugh. Oh, yeah, you make the teacher laugh and you can't get in trouble now.
What assholes, man.
You know, hey. Fine. Maybe it wasn't my best decision, but it wasn't my worst.
If it makes
that
you
to
feel
the
any
bank.
better, he probably doesn't even think about it or you
I hope
anymore.
not. Yeah, I'm sure he's like saving people's lives being a neurosurgeon and we're over here making dick jokes and shit. So,
You
For
know,
sure.
like, it's
for
fine.
sure.
You know what? Hey, that's how the world ships out.
I'd
Yeah.
rather just not expend any of my energy into disliking or hating people, at least for a long period of time, because it's exhausting. And it reminds me of that meme that I always see on social media, just saying, imagine hating someone and they don't even think about you, or they don't even know who you are anymore, right?
That's brutal.
Right?
Yeah,
That's the
that's
worst.
deep.
And
Yeah.
that's so pathetic. I mean, yeah, acknowledge like when someone's bullied you, and then Jules, have you ever been bullied?
1,000%.
No, Jules, you
Really?
were the bully.
No, I was not.
Stop it. You were popular. You had that shellacked hair down.
No, I
You
hope
had the big hoop earrings. You were the bully in middle school.
I didn't in middle school. Are we talking about middle school or high school?
Well, I mean,
I
bullies
wasn't.
come in
I
all shapes
wasn't a
and
bully
sizes.
in either. I really hope not. If people out there, not that they'd be listening to this and they think I'm a bully, I'm so fucking sorry.
It's like they hear that and they're like, all right, Jules is off the list.
Okay.
You know, like no, I mean it. Like I don't want people to
No, of course.
think that.
So but
But oh yeah, I got bullied for sure
tell us about
for
it.
being a redhead.
Man.
So hard. No, and it's like
Oh.
no, I know, but it was like so bad. Like I'll never forget. Was it freshman or sophomore year? There was these 3 girls who one of them tries to be friends with me on Facebook now, and I'm like, no, bitch. No, you don't get to see my life. Because every single day they would walk by me and they'd be like, fucking fire crotch, bitch, da-da-da-da-da.
They would actually say that.
Yes, like as I was walking by them, and I literally was like, what the fuck did I do to these girls?
They're probably just jealous of you.
Like, and I don't know, like I was just like, all right, fuck y'all.
Don't women like, oh, I love your hair, and then they walk in like, fuck that girl's hair?
Sometimes Have you
ever done that?
Females, no, I wouldn't compliment somebody, and then I'm gonna compliment you only if I want to truly compliment
Nice.
you. You know,
Real deal Holyfield. I like it.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's fucking ugly if I don't like it.
yeah, and because
Like,
like why
that's
say it?
Sarah is the fuggliest bitch.
That
It is.
ugliest skank.
I always thought it was so funny when people would say fake ass bitch, when people would call other people fake. And that was probably in the early 2010s was
Yes.
such an overused
I
word.
literally just heard someone who I was friends with say that when you said it.
Like, oh my God, so fake.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
What about when people were like, "Oh, that's Bootsy"?
That's Bootsy.
Oh, you bootsy as hell.
You
yeah.
remember that?
Yeah, dude. The lingo of back then, it's so wild to think that
Wow.
we would say words like that.
I can't wait for our kids to like watch a movie or hear an album or something and be like, "Can you believe people talk like this?" And we're like, "No, I can't."
I mean, it's like watching that
No
70s
clue.
show and you hear them say words like
Zoinks.
groovy or
Yeah.
zoinks, and they don't say that.
My
and-
mom still says groovy sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's because your mom's hella groovy.
Yeah, she could
Eh.
say it.
Yeah.
But honestly, if the word groovy were to come back, I wouldn't be mad at it.
oh,
we-
me neither.
we could bring it
We
back.
should bring it
Yeah.
back.
Between the three of us,
That's groovy. Yeah.
it's groovy, baby.
Well, use
Yeah.
it in a sentence. We need some context because it,
Well,
Ooh.
we can't just make a contextual sentence.
Yeah.
So here's what we'll do, guys.
what?
From here on out, we're gonna say groovy in this episode.
How often, dude?
I mean, as if you can fit it in
Oh.
naturally.
if it's
Okay.
organic, okay.
Yeah. Don't just be like, "And groovy was groovy head." You know what I mean? It
I
doesn't
don't
make
talk
sense.
like that, so yeah, that won't happen. I can assure you that.
That was a note for Jules.
Okay, Jules.
So this,
Got it.
I think it'll be a good idea because
Yeah.
it could make this episode pretty groovy.
Hey,
agree.
Groovy, baby.
Since we're
Agree.
getting going, my name's Alejandro,
And my name is Christian.
and we have a special guest today.
Yeah, she is actually the most reoccurring guest that has come to the studio.
She has the title now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we had a belt, we would give it to you.
We should 100%.
You guys should get a belt.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just too lazy. What are we going to go to Toys R Us, get like a
Toys
plastic?
R
R
Us
Us
doesn't
doesn't
exist
exist.
anymore.
Fuck, dude. Where are we
Stop.
going to go to like Blockbuster and rent a movie? How about Hollywood
Mervyn's,
Video?
You know, I don't know.
Mervyn's. Damn, okay, not Toys R Us, but are we going to go to like a toy store?
Target. 100%.
Target definitely
1
has.
bajillion %. And hey,
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it?
I'll handle it.
Ooh, it's on record.
Someone's acting like a sugar daddy right now. Okay, you're going to get the belt?
No, because I know exactly where they are in the toy section. I've seen them a million times. I've looked at them and held them in my hands.
Oh, in the WWE section?
Yeah, it'll take me 2 seconds to get it. And also, my brother owes me one because he destroyed one of mine a couple years ago. So, in fact, we could probably get one for the free.
Hey.
Look at us.
Free is me, baby.
This is our fun show on Tuesday. We call this show Highly Irrelevant. Juliet, have you ever done a Highly Irrelevant before?
Yes.
She's done so many
Have you
at
ever
this point.
done an It Can't Be That Bad episode before?
Yes.
How
Excellent.
many do
Can
you think?
Yeah.
If
Oh.
you could quantify it.
What do you think?
So many times that you can't
I
even
think
recall.
like 5?
Now,
Can
do
you-
you
wait,
feel
wait, wait.
special?
Yes.
Can you name the movies?
Little Nicky,
1,
Cats.
2,
365, D&I,
Nice.
3.
The Hot Chick.
Yep.
That one hurts my feelings.
Yeah, because I was here in place of
yeah,
you.
you
Too
were
good.
here.
No, that's a great episode. That's why I
Thanks.
hate it so much.
We were pretty drunk during that episode.
Oh, so
I didn't realize
drunk.
until the promos.
It was like,
I was watching the promos like, wait a minute. They're hammered.
But the promos were after the fact. So
Yes.
we
Of course they
were
are.
Yes.
Of course they are.
way worse off.
And the 5th? Well,
It would be
tomorrow. Thursday.
Thursdays. But was I here on another one?
no, I think that's it.
I've been here physically a lot.
Yeah.
You've sat in a few
Like
times.
a lot.
But you weren't featured on those episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Those episodes were featuring your husband, who
Mm-hmm.
rest in peace, rest in Monterey. He's doing a photo shoot there.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, I just think that phrase is so funny because you could rest anywhere. You could rest
You
peacefully
can.
anywhere.
Yeah, but every time you make that joke, you'll have to explain it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's worth it. That's actually probably a better thing if I say it. You know what I mean? Like that's more of an on-brand. That's more of
on-brand
like
for
a
you?
fucked up on-brand thing for me to be like.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, Alex, and then you do the. He means like he can rest anywhere. You know what I mean? Like you know how you always explain it when I say shit like that. Like that.
Fucked up, Christian.
That's great.
shit! I
Hey.
should only say things that
You
are
fucked
probably
up.
on brand for me.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not. Sorry.
No, what the hell? I was just being sarcastic. I can't be sarcastic
Hello,
now.
my name's Alejandro, and I'm gonna look right into the barrel.
Okay, you do that, man. You do that, my friend.
Do you think this would be an interesting way to do the episode if I we can edit it like a newsroom and people will think,
No.
No.
oh, okay. So
Yeah. You said people could edit it like a newsroom. You mean me? Are you looking into the barrel of the camera and saying, Christian, try this new thing and do more work?
No, I said people.
Okay. Well,
Can you get the little bar on the bottom?
Yeah, if we could hit up like a whole newscaster team and they could edit episodes for us. But this is a podcast. Jules, what's up?
Hi.
Thanks for like always being down to record with us.
I am always down.
Yeah, we called you last minute to come in. Thank you so much.
You guys woke me up.
But that's how important you are to us.
That was so... No, I told you how terrifying it was because I was asleep. I heard your voices in my house because Chris was listening to you guys. And then all of a sudden, my phone vibrates. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it vibrates again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And I look and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, babe, did you just message Christian and Alejandro or something? Because like he was listening to you guys. He's like, no, why? And I was like, never mind.
You know, there's some people on this planet that don't get to experience the rush of their phones blowing up with text.
It was crazy.
Especially from E-class celebrities like Christian and myself.
I know. I was really kind of taken back by it.
Look at these faces.
Like I was flattered.
Because if you see these on headshots in like 5 years and hopefully on the wall of a very popular play.
Your husband will have done it.
Yes.
Yes. And that's it.
No, but yeah, I'm sorry we woke you up. We were just so excited.
Oh, no, I needed to be up. It was like 10:30.
Oh, in that
what are
case,
you
you're
doing
welcome.
still sleeping at 10:30? If Christian's up, you should be
Yeah,
up.
I don't know. I was kind
know.
of surprised.
I woke up before you.
Yeah.
Usually I hibernate until
Like 3 in the
post-noon.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Yep. Not even an exaggeration sometimes.
Sorry,
No.
let me turn my...
Is that Darth Vader?
Yes.
Scary.
My ringtone's the Imperial March, and when my father calls me, it says, I am your father.
Is that your best Darth Vader impression?
That was terrible.
Yeah.
You should get Undertaker and it'll be rest in peace.
And then do the tombstone on someone. On the,
Can
a
you do the
nearby
eyes thing? You
walker.
know the eyes thing that he does?
Roll it to the back of my eyes.
I'm doing it, but I'm wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, no one can see it.
You just have to take my word for it.
No, rolling my eyes to the back of my head hurts.
Can I see you do it?
Oh, I can still see.
It hurts.
I can
It
still
hurts.
see your iris a little bit.
Brain cells died.
You do
for
it. You
sure.
do it, Jules.
No. I don't want to
You
do
can't
that.
do it?
It's because we
No.
wear contact lenses.
No, I've never tried, and that scares me.
You think it'll look? I'll
What are
smack
my
the top
eyes
of your head and they'll come back down.
Alejandro will tell you a really bad joke that's
No.
offensive to a social group so that you can roll your eyes.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't actually do it.
You like how quick I was on that
You were
one?
ready. Like you had this written and prepared.
Okay, not racist, but I did recently read a joke from like 1863, and it was this. It was at a gorilla. It takes place in a gorilla sanctuary, and this gorilla says, "Hey, did you hear about that gorilla that escaped from the gorilla sanctuary?" And the man says, "No, I didn't." And then it says in parentheses, "Gorilla violence noises."
Okay, now roll your eyes to the back of your head.
No, you do it. You already
Okay,
did
here we
it.
go.
And no one can see
Okay,
it.
fine. You guys ready?
I'm not
Hey,
gonna do it.
Listen, if I do it, take my sunglasses off and do it. Will you do it?
No.
Okay, fine, but I'll do it because I can do it. I'm really proud of myself because I was a big Undertaker fan when I was a kid.
I don't want to be your friend anymore. You look possessed. You are terrifying. This is terrible. You look like a blind guy that I can't trust. List of blind guys that I can trust: Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, Al Pacino from Scent of a Woman.
Jules, you okay?
I need more blind people.
That was terrifying.
It's really scary.
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller, but she checks off a lot of other things on that list too.
Gorgeous, strong woman.
Independent, pivotal historical
Bad
figure.
bitch.
A bad.
Bad bitch.
Honestly, I think we might be the first people to ever describe Helen Keller as
That's a bad bitch.
But we can't call her
Coined
Bootsy,
it.
right? Bootsy's
No.
bad.
No.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I did have a cat named Bootsy.
Ah, yes, it's different if you name me.
It's spelled with a Z.
That's a good cat name.
She was gorgeous. We just found a bunch of pictures of her.
Oh.
I have a cat too.
You have
Alejandro
a ghost cat.
believes it to be a ghost cat. Have you
I
seen my
saw
cat
it.
before?
I saw it. No, she hasn't because it's a ghost cat.
Hold on. I feel like I've seen a cat here before.
It's definitely a real cat.
then what?
Where's the food? Where's the litter box?
Well, he just doesn't
Where's
like
the water bowl?
the litter box is for sure over there in that room. There's a water bowl and there is food over in that room.
Never seen it.
Your eyes
Have you
just
ever
aren't
seen
quick
it?
enough.
Have you ever seen it?
The cat?
No, the litter box and the food bowl and the water bowl. How many times have you been to this house?
I don't. Quite a few.
Have you ever seen a litter box?
I don't know. I don't remember.
No, my answer is no.
I mean, the first thing you show someone when they come over is like, hey, you want to check out my cat,
I
the litter
feel like
box?
I've seen like some cat stuff in that bathroom though before.
Yeah, at some point.
that was
Yeah.
that was a tortoise.
We did have a tortoise in there at one point. This house is a fucking zoo. This house has, I think, collectively 7 different animals.
Wait, so why is it a ghost cat? I'm
Because
so
it doesn't
confused.
exist. It's just a.
You have a cat that you see, you can touch, and
There's
you
a
can pet
physical
it.
cat here. Yes, it's just afraid of strangers. So
I've been coming to this house for over 10 years. I've never seen the cat for more than 10 seconds. Today, I made eye contact with it.
this is because he's aggressive, and my cat does not like
Not
aggression.
the cat, not the pussy.
Yeah, because whenever you see it, you're like, ghost cat. And of course,
No, I
with
don't.
something
I
as
go,
percussive as that.
ghost cat.
Nope.
Did you hear me say it today?
Of course, I heard you. I hear you say it every single day.
Well, maybe I do say it a little louder than I think.
Are you a cat person?
No.
Not at all.
You hate pussy cats.
Yes.
Wait. Well, how come you don't like cats?
You like dogs.
Yes.
You like turtles?
Yes. My first pet was a turtle.
Fish?
I've had a couple fish.
Hermit crabs?
I think I had one hermit crab.
Hamsters?
I had like 3.
Chinchillas?
Never.
Gerbils?
No.
Raccoons?
1.
I wish that was real. I wish that you actually owned a raccoon. Raccoons are really cool though because they have posable thumbs.
They're pretty cute.
And they wash their hands.
I once saw a video of a raccoon holding a broom and cleaning up a living room or a couch or not a couch, a
cabin.
kitchen.
Have you seen the
I'm sorry.
video of the raccoon eating cotton candy?
No.
And they go to dip it in water to clean it because they always wash their food and shit. And they dip the cotton candy in water and it disappears. And he's like, oh, fuck, fuck, oh my God, fuck.
I love watching animals think because animals are just so built on like instinct that usually you don't see that moment where they're trying to calculate something. It just happens, right?
Yeah.
But
When you do see it,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
I just watched this video of a pug in front of its food bowl, and the owner scoops up the kibbles that it's about to give, but removes most of the kibbles so that there's
I
only
love
5.
those videos. You ever do that to your dog?
No.
Oh.
He's stupid.
Yeah, you do have a dog. You have yourself a pit bull, a pitty.
Paco.
Paco the pit,
I love him.
a beast, but like a gentle giant.
He is so neurotic. So neurotic.
Really?
I went to the house last night, 2 nights ago. I hadn't seen him in a couple days. And like I go in and he is freaking out, like looking at me. My uncle's here and I don't think my uncle's that nice to him.
Oh, why?
So I think he's kind of scared
He was
of him.
tattletaling.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, literally he was like looking into my eyes, like trying to like jump all over me. Like he was literally saying like, save me.
Really? To that extent?
And I was like, it's okay, Paco. Like, it's okay. You're going to be okay. He still didn't calm
It's
down.
so interesting, but for such a big dog,
Oh, yeah. But then he
Emotional.
also just wants love and he just wants to be on top of you.
he's cuddly, very cuddly.
Yes. He's a rescue. Hey.
There's-
Adopt, don't chop.
Yep. There's something about dogs. One time, why is it that dogs just bring so much attention? Like one time I did bring my furry little rat dog, Mickey, that we have downstairs. You guys have both seen him. He is a half
That one's
Chihuahua,
not a
half
ghost.
Shih Tzu. Looks like a rat. One time,
You dirty rat.
my friend Greg Sunga, shout out Act Natural Duo EXP,
Rest in peace.
we went to the mall one time and we brought Mickey to the mall. And we were counting.
Gorgeous.
We were taking votes of like how many times will people stop to talk to us or pet Mickey if each one of us are holding it.
Yeah.
He won, but that's because Greg was much better looking than me in high school.
Greg was doing this with the dog.
Get your dog here. I'm gonna get your dog.
This is a dog and it's not a rat. It will not give you
Free-
babies.
free
I swear.
child.
Well, you also have rabies shots.
Yeah. But everywhere you go, yeah. I mean, like walking. I mean, I have 5 dogs. At one point, I was walking all 5 of them at once, and that is ridiculous.
I couldn't do that.
That's so funny, actually. I'm
It's
gonna have to save that
cartoonish.
for something later.
To walk 5 dogs?
Yeah.
You're gonna write a sketch about walking 5 dogs?
I don't
course.
understand professional dog walkers. Like the pictures that you see that they're just like wearing this like harness and
Yeah,
then there's
yeah.
like 20 dogs clipped onto
They
them.
love dogs.
How do you do that?
I used to know a girl whose mother ran like a dog boarding home out of their home. They would at any given time have 10 dogs in this house.
That's crazy.
And they were like all different sizes, little ones, big ones. That one's name's Petunia. That one's name's Tinkerbell. And it's just like, damn, there's more dog legs than human legs
Yeah.
by 6.
It's a lot. I mean, that's why there are professional dog walkers because I mean, I don't want to walk that many dogs at
No,
once. But
I'd be
someone
scared
has to
to.
do it. Yeah. Dogs can be strong, especially
Yeah.
like in numbers. They'll
Oh,
fucking
hell yeah.
take you away.
How many dogs do you think you could fight at once?
Fight? No, I'm sorry. Dying with probably one big dog dead.
Let's say
It depends
like
on the dog.
yeah. Let's say like panda size. How many pandas could you fight?
Maybe 3.
Three, only 3.
Panda's
so
strong.
you couldn't even take all of your poodles.
No. They could overrun this house if they
So let me
wanted.
get this
Could
straight.
They can. They're probably scheming right now.
If all your poodles, they're not. Let me tell you right now, they're not. But let me tell you, if your poodle suddenly one day woke up and were like, wait a minute, we outnumber
The
the
humans.
what would you be able to fight off
now,
the 3 poodles, the chihuahua, the rat dog, and the ghost cat,
I don't
and
know.
the tortoise?
See, this is a lot to think. Okay, this is me thinking more. Do you know how Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls
Yes.
was
Jojo.
given that brain?
Yes.
So that he could evolve from like just a monkey Neanderthal brain to like an actual like evil villain, very smart genius brain. Now, if they all had those and had the abilities to like grab onto tools, and-
But Mojo Jojo's really, really smart, right?
yeah,
And I was also thinking, like, remember in Rick and Morty when the dog gets sentience?
yeah.
That's also too smart.
Okay, we're not thinking that smart. How about you, Jules? You think you could like fight them off with your dance skills?
Your dogs?
Sure.
No, I want to see what would you do? What's your plan attack?
First of all, I love my dogs, so I'd rather just be
Okay.
taken down by them.
That's out there. You love the dogs. Now let's say,
For your life.
yeah, you have to. They've already.
Your kids, your dogs are going to kill you.
Your dogs have already eaten your mother and your father, and you
Oh.
come downstairs and they look at you and they go, Christian, you're next. And you're just like, piecing it all together. And you're like, oh shit, the dogs have gotten smart and they killed and they're overrun and yeah.
How about you? Would you do that to your animals? If they had killed your mother and father, as much as you love them. I know it's easy to talk that about I want you to take a second to realize that when you give me these hypotheticals, I don't think you take the time to really put yourself in the same position.
I would.
Because you love playing devil's advocate so much that you push me into a corner so that I could say something silly that we could laser in on. But think for a second the positions that you put me in when you give me a hypothetical situation like that. And I know you love your animals, but even if it's just hard, dude, it's like taking down a zombie of your loved one. If Chris was a zombie, would it be easy for you to take down Chris zombie?
Well, this is what I was actually just gonna bring up the zombie thing
Exactly.
because it's
Ooh.
not them anymore.
It's yeah, and I think I would have to.
Yeah.
I've seen enough zombie
No,
movies.
I would.
Yeah.
I'd fucking fuck his shit up.
Yeah. Because if I was a
I
zombie,
love you, Chris.
but you would have to fuck his shit up.
Yeah.
But let's also think about the reality of, okay, in this reality, we know that zombies don't exist. And we've seen enough movies. Maybe we've
Yeah.
seen too many movies to be like, no, there's no way you're a zombie. Of course, we're going to be thinking, are you okay?
Right.
Would the first instinct to be like, oh shit, my husband's a zombie, I need to take you out? Probably not.
Oh,
right?
no. But then that's when he'd probably kill me. Because I was
That's why
weak.
we're all gonna.
Yeah.
Good planning. I like how we're planning ahead. I don't know. I think if he turns into a zombie, is it clear? Does he have like a bite mark out of his cheek?
Yeah,
Or-
like what kind of zombie are we talking about?
Or is it like
here?
You know,
Is it okay? Can I outrun him, or is he like? Is it your typical slow zombie?
I don't want it to be a
Or-
George A. Romero zombie. I want it to be like a Dawn of the Dead zombie. Just to make things exciting. Because
Look
if
at
they're
you.
slow.
Look at you, pinning Jules into a corner.
Yeah, well, because I'm going to pin. I'm
Chris
already
is gonna
hypoth-
die.
Yeah.
This is gonna die.
And vice versa. I feel like.
Save that audio, Chris. Just play it when if ever you need a divorce, you can play that for them. Look at what Jules said. Chris is gonna die.
Oh shit!
I mean, anyone in here, I would want either of you guys to take me out of my misery so that I'm not taking any of my loved ones out.
But
right?
okay, what if though, when you're a zombie, even though you're this fucked up monster, what if in your mind though, it's like the best thing ever? You know,
It's like heroin. How would we know?
I
though?
like this. This
Wait,
is,
wait, oh, yeah,
that's
that
so
is such
good.
a.
That's a good
We're
job,
gonna need to cut
Jules.
this out of the episode though because we're gonna make this into a movie. I've never. That's great.
How I was just telling you how we don't like if we're putting other people into a hypothetical and we don't put ourselves in those shoes. We've never thought to think about putting ourselves in the shoes of the zombie.
We were painting Jules in the corner, and she just literally turned the paint around on us and was like, "If I'm in a corner, who's standing in the paint?" And we're like, "Oh fuck, we're standing in the paint."
I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
Wow. Okay. So.
No, but
Interesting.
really,
Wow. Just give me 1 second,
Because,
please.
like-
Just give me 1 second.
That's incredible.
because of you saying you'd want us to put you out of your misery, but what if you're really not
But if
in
it
misery?
feels great. Like heroin addicts.
Like, you're not being like, oh, I'm biting and killing people. To you, it could be something completely different.
Willy Wonka land.
You know, like,
How aware am I in that moment too, right?
Is it a hallucinogenic?
I don't know.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I can't imagine.
What if like you know exactly what's happening? What if it's Alex has it? What if it's like hypnotism and you're doing it and for whatever reason it's giving you pleasure, it's making you happy? Like biting someone's flesh is releasing serotonin and releasing dopamine in your brain. So now you're fixated on.
Well,
I feel like that must be what happened in all zombie movies, obviously, because then why would they keep
that's
doing
their motive.
it?
Yeah,
You know?
they're tasting, they're feeling. I mean, like, imagine eating your
Breaking
favorite.
this down real deep.
Imagine always being at your hungriest and being surrounded constantly by your favorite food, because that's
Yeah.
what we are to them.
Yeah.
They're always starving because they're decaying, and we're just walking pieces of meat.
And
to
they're
them.
not really.
Everybody's
yeah.
calamari.
Dude, zombies just objectify us, man.
They treat me like calamari.
They just treat me like a piece of meat, dude. I have a personality.
Buy me a drink first.
Yeah, come on, zombitch. Fucking
Bitch.
please, just
Juliet.
Yeah.
it's 2021. I understand that you are decaying flesh.
And a
but
person.
yes,
And you had rights.
it is. I don't know. It's odd though. I mean, who's the first person you would take out if they were a zombie?
Like, if I had the choice.
Yes, let's say you know the world's going to shit, and you're like, okay, I want to kick zombie ass. This is an excuse to take out
I
someone I
can't
don't
say it on
like.
camera because I have somebody.
Khloe
Okay.
Kardashian.
Chloe, okay. For what reason? As opposed to the rest of the Kardashian family.
I think she's OJ's daughter.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna wait until she murders somebody. I'm gonna
What
save
a
us.
conspiracy.
Most people, a lot of people think that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why she doesn't look like Bruce. She looks like OJ.
Man,
Yeah.
but that family doesn't really look like anyone anymore.
Now,
Because they're all just... Question.
Kendall does. Kendall looks normal. She's the only normal one.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true.
but Kylie's my favorite.
But she's the one that looks so different.
Based off of what you showed me on Instagram, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Alejandro likes to show us IG models. And
They
every time...
are struggling content creators just as much as we are.
No, and that's
We
great.
should be sharing their platform.
I'm not shaming them. Well, usually what I say is
So
not
you
my
guys
preference.
then should take videos in bikinis as well.
I'm sorry. I don't want our followers to go down.
No, it's not a tit for tat thing. It's proud thing.
What? Why are you shutting down right now?
What?
Okay, my question. Where are you going? Come back. Come back, dude. What the heck? You kill a zombie with fake boobs.
Nice. Okay, I'm back into it.
You kill a zombie.
Or does a
with-
zombie's
You
fake
give him
boobs
a
still stay
honk-honks?
intact?
Yeah, of course, they're silicone.
Does this hinder like how fast they run?
Only as much as fake boobs hinder a normal person. Can you have sex with a zombie?
Necrophilia, dude.
Has that ever been a thing in a movie?
For sure in a porno.
A movie.
In the
Pornos
movie,
are movies.
in Dawn of the Dead, there is a scene where a pregnant woman. He's not wrong. I guess pornos are movies.
Thank you.
Were you looking for validation?
No, I was just trying not to look at the woman in the eyes after saying such a weird sentence.
I want to come back to the zombie thing, but I do want to say, I was listening to a podcast where the guest was a porn star, and she was talking about like, oh, now when she watches regular movies, she's thinking of it as a director, even though her background in cinema is in front of the camera, but in a pornographic movie. But
In her head, she's like, and now they start fucking. Oh, wait, no, this is Red Dawn.
this is something different. Anyway, but with the zombie thing, shit, there was in Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
A pregnant woman gets infected and she still gives birth when she's infected. And the baby that comes out,
Zombie.
you guessed it,
A zombie?
it's a zombie baby.
Oh.
Wouldn't the baby
interesting.
come out dead?
No, the baby came out like a zombie.
Dead.
I mean, undead.
Mm.
Because in the movie, it shows the baby. It's very terrifying for a 2004 flick.
Ew.
I'm actually probably not going to sleep tonight now. Thank you.
Really? Zombies don't scare you?
Zombies don't scare me, but just the image of that does.
What's your game plan, Jules? Once a zombie apocalypse hits, let's say you're in your house.
You know, I'm really not prepared.
No.
Like, truly, I'm not.
You guys don't have a gun in your place.
No. I have my Jeep. I can go off-roading. I have that up on some people, I guess.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's about it.
Nothing else. There's no items in your place that you could take with you to defend yourself.
You ever been camping?
Oh, yeah.
You stocked
We
up?
don't even have camping shit. Yeah.
You'd have to team up. I think we'd have to make a team.
Oh, but
right?
if the world ends, I have some allies that have told me I'm going with them if the world's coming to an end.
Do your allies have bunkers or something? Or
got
do your
got
allies work
some
at
shit.
Costco?
They got some shit.
Okay, you can't. You're on a podcast. You
That's
can't
all I'm
just be
saying.
vague.
I have to be vague.
Specifics. Don't give us
It's
names, but
secret.
give us what are the
Yeah,
benefits
can,
of the
like,
people that you know.
Don't tell us who, but can you give us 3 things that they have in precaution of the end of the world?
Lots of guns,
That's a great. That's good.
shelter,
Interesting.
and a plan, and night vision, and lots of shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The plan is night vision.
No, that was
Oh.
sorry, comma. I don't know.
They have a plan and night vision.
Who are your friends?
The CIA, leave her alone.
That's what it is. You're friends with the government, girl.
You're welcome.
I just think you have friends who don't live in California.
Honestly, Filipinos are fucked because
Why? They're on the island. They're set.
no, I mean not Filipinos in the Philippines. Yeah, they're fucked too. They're fucked. They've been fucked. Duterte's fucking that place up. All cleaning up, but at the expense of a lot of things. But anyway, Filipinos in the States, since we reproduce at such a rapid rate,
You can be
so many
birthing
families.
zombies.
Dude, maybe at some point, but like households are known to like bunker up like 5 families at once, and if one person gets infected, bye.
Coronavirus.
Oh.
Yeah. Shit.
yeah.
Because I mean, every single day they gather at the kitchen table to like eat breakfast and dinner together, but you know.
And then to like clean up before dinner, you guys all spit in each other's mouths, right?
Whoa, dude, what Filipinos?
I thought, is that just your family?
Pink, come here, son. Open
You
your
guys
mouth.
did-
Pink.
First time I had dinner at your house, your father asked if he could spit in my mouth, and I said, okay, if that's what you guys do. And so he just went around the table and spit in all of our mouths, and then we ate dinner.
You watch way too much weird porn. You watch way too much weird porn.
It's called baby birding.
See, this is
Ew.
what I'm talking about, dude. And you must have spat in a girl's mouth in the past at some point.
Have you ever in a girl's mouth?
You must
Where
have
else am I- well,
great
actually, there's
accuracy.
A couple other places I could spit for
Yeah.
sure, but no, yeah. No, you know, and it's like,
Was it during sex?
yeah.
Okay.
You know, like, well, because anything.
I mean, it's not going to be like in passing.
Hey, I gotta
girl.
get rid of this gum.
Well, no, like even like before, like it wasn't like foreplay or anything.
No, okay, you're
That's
right.
what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
we were getting.
it was.
We were building up to the moment. Like it was one of the things. Like yeah.
Oh. I feel like it only would have made sense if it was during. Sorry.
Oops.
I don't know. How close were you to her face for it to not miss? I feel like if
Yeah. What was the ratio?
I would say no
The
more
mic
than,
is her.
the mic is her. Her mouth was open, of course.
Yeah.
don't actually spit. These are expensive mics. That far?
Maybe about here. Maybe about here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe about here.
Okay, now when you
And it
spat,
went directly in her mouth. Like it didn't like.
On like her tongue.
Oh.
did you aim up a little bit for trajectory?
I was trying to get it to like string. You know, like how sometimes when you like drop spit, I was trying to get it to.
Oh, thick
string
spit. You're talking about like
so that it could like. Well, I didn't want to like. I wasn't like hawking a loogie in her mouth.
no, please don't do that.
No, it was saliva because we had been like making out or whatever.
Speaking of like weird, sexy shit.
This isn't weird.
Yeah.
This isn't weird.
It's not that weird. No.
Thank you.
You're making it weirder, but you're framing it yourself, right?
And I'm also making it weirder by screaming.
Yeah, dude.
This isn't weird.
I spit in everyone's mouth. You lady.
Your grandma.
I like how the insides of people's mouths sound like a spittoon. Yeah.
That's how often we do this. We know exactly how it sounds.
Now, Jules, let me ask you.
How often do you spit in people's mouths?
Not what I was going to ask you, but and you also don't have to answer. But let's say, what is the extent of someone's fetish that you are willing to deal with if you love them?
Hot. This is great.
Let's just say it's Chris. Let's assume it's Chris.
Okay.
And
If he said he wanted to poop on me.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's the
Oh,
extent.
no.
What if he was like, what about glass table? What if we do the Lou Reed and like you lay on the bottom of a glass table and I poop on top of the glass table? Is that okay?
Still hygienic.
I mean,
It's not on you, but like, you
ew,
know.
I don't really want to see. I don't want to see that.
What if he wanted you to poop on him?
No.
Okay, let's bring it a few notches down.
Sorry, that's
Because it seems like this is not working. Alex, I'm gonna. Sorry,
I'm trying.
gotta shoot you
I'm
down here,
trying.
man. I understand.
Take it.
Okay, let's work our way up.
Okay. My mind went there immediately.
Okay, obviously, sex is on the table, and sex on the table is on the table. But what's beyond that?
On the floor.
Without actually,
On
I
the-
feel like
Wait,
In
what?
a church, is it the place or the act that makes it disgusting?
Of where you poop on somebody?
oh, no,
No.
we stepped away from poop.
Oh, okay. Wait, then what are we talking about?
Just
Is
what?
there any place you could get pooped on? Like your feet?
No. What? Okay, no, we're done with poop.
Okay, one last poop question.
What?
If you accidentally pooped in the shower, would you use your hand to cram it down the drain? Or would you use your foot?
Water. Use the fucking water. Just
Or would
use the
you
water.
grab it and try and
High
throw it in the
pressure water,
toilet?
dude. Pick it up. Pick it up, dude. Just pick up the poop, dude.
I feel like I'd probably attempt to pick it up and put it in the
Yes, of course.
Put it in the trash?
No, the toilet.
The toilet, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh man, but don't treat your bathtub like a litter box. People bathe in there.
Scoop your feet.
Okay. To
Sorry.
bring it back.
Bring it back. Let's bring it back to the gross sex.
Let me
talk.
generalize this question a little bit more.
Okay.
Generalized
How
question.
how much of a fetish are you willing to deal with if your love is that strong? Because I think my extent will probably just be
Armpit licking.
stepping on food. If I love you that much,
Very specific.
and if someone steps on food and it's just like,
Whoa.
okay, now that this beef top ramen's all crunched up with my toes, are you ready to get it on, babe? And if I loved her that much, if Melissa told me tomorrow I need to step on some spaghetti before we get it on, I'd be like, okay
Wait,
for you.
She's just gonna step on it, or
Step on
no,
it. Yeah.
he's got to step on it, and that's what gets her going.
Either or. I think just because that's a fetish. It's an actual
Oh.
fetish.
Wow. And also, hey, look at me. Very specific. Very quickly chosen.
Yeah. I mean, like I saw
Christian,
one
are
video.
you trying to tell us something?
Very
No,
specific.
honestly, don't waste food like that.
Christian.
He didn't even pretend
Melissa.
to think about it.
Christian?
No, I mean, look at me. Look at me. Look at who I used to be. You think I would just waste food like that?
Maybe
No.
that's why you. Maybe that's how you got skinny. 'Cause instead of eating it, you're having your
stepping on
women
it?
step on it.
No, dude. It's called cardio.
And
I
then
don't
you,
just.
And then you lick their toes.
No, that might be a fetish somewhere else, but not with me. I wasn't trying to make this about me. That was a bad example.
My example is going to be armpit licking.
That's as far as you won't, or you would.
I mean, I would probably like if they were super into it. I'd be like, all right, let's do it.
Ooh, belly button licking.
Again, if they're super into it, but like I have been with girls and like they'll do something and I'll be like, hey, I actually don't like that, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, I thought like all guys like that. I'm like, no, but
But I think that's just how people work. Is that, let's say you hook up with the person for the first time, your first sexual experience, and you're logging into your mind everything that worked, and we're generalizing. Holy fuck! Okay, this person likes it when I do A, B, C, and D, right? And then you move on to the next partner, only to find out that doesn't work, right?
wrong key, different lock.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily. It's not even wrong. It's just. Yeah, it's just a different lock.
Just a different lock.
Nice.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
And the lock's the woman, right?
Yes. Oh, I guess what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I have a keypad for my door.
Oh, fuck.
Shall we do an improv scene?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I forgot about
You forgot that we were doing improv? Juliet, you are the most recurring guest on this show, and you forgot.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's
Juliet,
okay.
Marie, Henry, Perry, Smith, Esquire, Junior.
4 of those were right.
Nice. The last ones.
Are you ready for the improv? The beautiful thing about improv is that you don't really have to be prepared.
Yeah.
It's
What?
almost better. It's almost better if you're
No.
not.
Yes.
Is that really how improv works?
That's how I work.
it is.
Oh,
Okay.
you learn something new every day.
I want you to start it though. We always start.
I feel like I
scenes-
started it last time.
Nah,
Like the
maybe.
first time I did.
She,
Highly relevant.
she starts words sometimes.
Sometimes I have
Okay, well
that capability.
let's see you do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, highly irrelevant.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Will you come to the grocery store with me? Because I need to pick up some things.
I'm just about to eat these nachos.
I know, but I kind of need you to run into the store for me to get these things.
Is it have to do with the thing that's growing inside you?
And then some, yeah. But don't tell Christian, okay?
What are you gonna do? What's happening? What do we get? Oh shit!
I don't know why I'm knocking. I got the keys. Sorry.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Same
Why'd you
key.
knock?
Wrong lock. Know what I'm saying? Hey, Jules, how's it going? I was just about to run to Rayleigh's over there. Did you want anything?
Why don't you guys hug and kiss because you're married?
No, we're not. He's just my brother.
Oh, wow! I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, come here, sis.
Are we married?
Nuggy.
No, you're married to someone else.
You're my roommate.
I'm your roommate. Now we've got that settled.
You guys are so weird.
Can you pick up some ramen for me?
Why'd
thanks.
you guys forget who we were to each other? Are you guys okay?
I'm completely fine. I just came here to like hang out.
Put this bong
Yeah.
down.
So, Alex, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some beef ramen.
Chicken also.
Yeah, some chicken ramen. I'm about to go get me some Tostitos, Doritos, Locos, tacos.
Jules, did you want something? He's going to the store.
Last call.
You said you were going to take me to the store.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to the store. I guess I'll pick up.
We have to go to Rite Aid.
We're going to Rite Aid.
I can stop by Rite Aid. It's just one exit away.
Jules, he said he could go to Rite Aid.
It's okay.
You guys can tag along. Are you really?
We can go with them.
Okay.
You guys are gonna come? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
let's
right.
go.
I'll
Cut
get
to
this.
riding in the car.
So what do you guys want to listen to? I got hip hop. I got neo hip hop. I got jazz. I got neo jazz.
Anything's fine.
All
Thanks.
right, and we're gonna go with country. May lock
Tell
them
us to get
doors.
in the car with him.
Well, you said that we had to go to the store. And
Hey,
Yeah, but you
why'd
know
you
that I
stop
don't have a-
singing, bro?
Oh, sorry. I mean, I just lowered it down so I could hear what you guys are talking about.
no,
at the
no.
back.
Keep singing. We like your voice more than
Our
Steve Nash.
conversation.
It's weird that neither of you guys wanted to sit up in the front. I mean,
No,
like
it's
playing
safer in the
taxi
back.
cab.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, Jules is preggers.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Holy whoa! Stops car abruptly. Holy shit!
Shit. Fuck. That's what I wasn't supposed to say.
Oh my
huh?
god!
Okay.
How long?
Hold on.
Sorry. I know.
Did I ever say I was pregnant?
I'm freaking out.
Jules, it's clear. You're clearly at least 7 to 8 months pregnant. We can all see.
Just because I'm wearing a really baggy new, really nice shirt, okay? Don't attack me like that. I needed to go to the store for something else, Alex. Not a pregnancy test, bro. It's fine.
Don't play with
I'm
my
not
emotions.
pregnant.
I want to be an uncle.
I'm so confused. I thought we were going to get a pregnancy thing.
No.
I'm confused, guys. What's going on here?
You know what? Let's get back
Alex.
on the road and we'll figure it out as we go.
You keep singing, bro.
Maybe lock
Don't worry.
them doors.
I'm so sorry.
Alex.
What?
Your doctor called me.
Oh no. What'd he say?
I have to pick up your medication.
My.
Hey, you guys are
My
doing that
leg
thing
medication?
again. Wait, I'm sorry.
What?
Abruptly
What?
stops.
What?
Okay, I know I'm usually really nice, but this time I'm peeved.
Oh no, Christian! Don't be peeved.
But bro,
I'm
when you
peeved.
No,
get peeved,
I don't
it's
like when
bad.
he gets peeved.
Don't get
I'm getting out of the
peeved.
car if he's peeved.
I'm a little peeved.
I'm getting out of the car if
No,
you're peeved.
You
don't.
guys know what happens when I get peeved.
I know. Yes, that's why I don't want to get out of the car.
Cut to 3 years ago, the last time Christian got peeved.
Alex, who's in the room with you?
Sorry, I was explaining to Christian how many cats it takes to get to the moon.
Oh, hey, Alex, I got these tickets to go see Bobby Lee in concert. Do you want to go with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
What?
What's wrong, Christian?
No. Christian slowly turns from dark moreno to green. Shirt
the
rips
narrator.
off. His Henley rips off, and he is now screaming in broken Tagalog. Ah, putang!
Go, Jules, go. Run, 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 run.
Flash forward back to the car.
Yes, we know, Christian. You tell us every single time.
We don't want to see you Hulk out again.
And also, you lost your pants. Hulk keeps his pants on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just I didn't have the cargos for this.
But here's the deal. Apparently, I misread this whole situation.
Yeah.
It's actually on me. I'm the one who needs medication.
You're pregnant?
No,
Tell him. It's okay. It's okay. He'll forgive you.
Christian.
Yeah.
Hold his hand.
What?
I
Okay.
suffer
Okay.
from a disease called
Okay.
Santananchina.
I'm sorry, your English broke there.
Santananchina.
I feel like you're trying to say
Have
a
you
word.
have you not heard of the disease
Now you're
Santananchina?
fucking with me. Are you
Jules,
fucking
tell
with
them
me,
about
Jules?
Santananchina.
No, it's serious.
I need to explain to you what it means.
Are you trying
need
to
to
say
explain-
dementia?
I laugh because it's so sad. It's funny.
Santananchina.
A weird reaction. Dad.
Santananchina is a disease where I have too much fun, and the doctors just gotta take some for the other kids.
That's pretty sure there's a different word for that when you have too much fun. And
All right, you're right. It's not. I'm dying. I have cancer.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
What the fuck?
I wanted to make you feel like I thought you'd fall for that, and you did. But yeah, I have like 3 weeks to live.
Oh.
But we're gonna live it up.
Yeah. So actually, the medicine we're gonna go get is ecstasy. You're actually taking us to a shed, and we're gonna go to a rave. You want to come with us?
And guess what? It's gonna be fucking groovy.
So party it up.
Cut to the rave.
Oh, I'm having a heart attack. Oh no, I don't actually die from the disease. I'm dying from something completely unrelated. I'm having a heart attack.
Cut to the autopsy. There was a knife in his heart. It wasn't the cancer, because cancer's really sad. And holy fuck,
Scene.
insane. I was texting Marjani the other day. Shout out to Marjani, a previous guest of ours.
Shout out.
And he was complimenting our improv scenes, and I broke it down into summary. And he says that you always like take it to like a very dark place. And I said, I said, these are our improv scenes, : Christian, hi, I'm John. Alejandro, insert twist here. Literally, second line is a twist.
John, you're lame.
Oh, well, thank you for doing improv with us, Jules. You were
welcome.
my sister.
Yeah.
And I was your roommate.
Yeah.
I like that world.
What a weird, twisted reality we live in.
Hey, that could be in some universe.
Have you guys watched Surviving Death on Netflix?
I watched the first interview.
No, what's surviving death?
It's a series it's off of a book, and like the first episode is people who have had near-death experiences, and then second and third episode are about mediums. Fourth episode is about like signs from the dead and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I got into it.
Now, what do you believe from it? Because a lot of it is, just up in the air, depending
Yeah.
on like what you
Well,
feel about the afterlife and the
my-
supernatural.
My dad and I talked about it, and he was like, well, it's all just hearsay, right? Like no one has come back with proof or like a photo or evidence of what they really experienced. So it's all hearsay. And I agree with that. Like I get that of like these people might not have actually experienced what they experienced because there's no proof. But I'd like to think that we do.
Sure.
Like our because it's all about like your consciousness is what goes. Or like the first interview, the kayak lady, how like she said she was like welcomed by not people but like beings, and she felt so loved and like that she was home. And then like they led her to this like dome type structure, and when she turned around she could still see her body underneath the waterfall because she was pinned in a kayak. And these people were like making her feel at home, but then they said like it's not your time yet or whatever.
Wow.
And then she all of a sudden turned around, walked towards like where she was or what she was seeing, I don't know, and then got pulled out of the water.
Wow.
Yep. And she had been dead for a good amount of time too.
Yeah.
Like she should, if your body is if it's just dead for that long, like you
Right.
shouldn't realistically, biologically be able to come back.
Yeah. Well, and there's like other people who talk about like their NDEs, and like one guy, like he said he like felt like he was like surrounded in colors, and like he felt like loved and like home there. And then like he saw his dad, and then he had like an interaction with his dad because they never got to have that before his dad died. And then his dad was like, you need to go back. And he said to his dad like, oh, I don't want to go back. Why would I want to go back? Like we're here together. And his dad was like, it's not your time yet, but when it is your time, I'll come back and get you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's freaking wild.
And it's like, is that just literally just our consciousness? Like,
With DMT in the brain releasing But
yeah, like, is it really? But then there's other people who like have like they're clinically dead, like on an operating table, and they're seeing everything that's happening above their body, and like they can like
experience.
go back and say this person was standing here, this person said this, like while they were dead, clinically dead.
And they're accurate too.
Yeah.
I believe in like the energy and like maybe potentially spirits of something of some sort, but I don't believe ever in mediums. I don't believe
Really?
anybody can like tap into that, because every single time that that's come up, they're always like exploiting people's sadness, and they're exploiting them for their money, and they're almost always taking advantage of people.
Right.
My favorite story is when Harry Houdini, who made his bones on like proving mediums wrong and like fake scientists and fake witches and wizards, when he died, him and his wife made a deal that every anniversary of his death, she would go to the top of the Knickerbocker Hotel, she would do a seance, and and if he was a ghost who could come back, he would give her a message. Now, of course, she did it every year, and she never got a message, but she did marry the first like seance person that she brought up there. She ended up remarrying that guy and lived with him for the rest of his life. So maybe one of the stories is that
was the sign to move on.
She married him, and he still had this connection to Harry Houdini. That's why she married him, because she still had, or this dude's a really good con man and he married Houdini's wife, and you know,
well,
but who's to say?
I feel like you should watch it, then watch the medium episodes, because there's it's crazy because the people who go to these mediums, like they truly crave it, because they've either they've had like a crazy experience or not. Like there were so many people who were like, you know, this happened to me, and then you see them do another reading, and then they're super skeptical. Like there was this one guy who, I guess before a medium came into his house for his dad, he said privately in his room, "Dad, I want you to tell the medium to like say something about my hair." And he was like, "I didn't say that to anybody. I didn't tell anybody I said it. I was by myself." So the medium came, she did the reading, like they take notes or whatever when the medium's there. And then she was going to leave, and she stopped and she turned around and she said, she like pointed at him. She goes, "Your dad wants me to tell you about your hair." So that for him was like, oh fuck. But then he had a lot of experiences after where he's like, they could have gotten this information off of social media.
Sure.
You know, and then, oh no, you like, then there's like physical mediums, and you literally see a medium like go into a trance or whatever, like, and then she starts talking in different voices, and to actually see her face as she's doing it, it's weird.
Yeah, I know. Of course it is, because it's fake.
Like,
you know why you think it's weird? It's because your brain, who can figure out bullshit, is looking at it and is like,
yeah.
But you want to believe that she can do this. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe that mediums are real.
But after she did it, like the people were like, everything she said had been posted on Facebook recently.
Of course, and it's on it's on Netflix, is it not?
Yeah.
That alone makes me not want to believe it.
It's like, where's the line between actual, you know, supernatural stuff and
paranormal,
like, you know, and paranormal stuff, like, because I think there's a large majority of people, even believers in science, that believe that there's something beyond just the physical, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, when it's odd when the intent might not be the right intent, like a medium who gets paid for it. Like, obviously, there's like some sort of
they're taking advantage of people and stuff like that. You know,
but that doesn't necessarily mean that we don't believe that there's something beyond there, right?
Sure, exactly. And that's my point.
Yeah,
I feel like there has to be in some sense, just because I'm like, okay, if we can connect on such deep like levels as humans, I just don't believe that suddenly like all of that connection and those like memories and moments can just be gone.
Sure.
And like, and I truly think that if there is something, I think it's your soul. Like, I don't think it's you, how we look right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're seeing each other as how we saw each other when we were living.
Yeah. When I was going to CCD, when I was young, I had a bunch of questions for the people that would teach us. Uh-huh. And, you know, they told us the basic stuff, like if you live life as a good person, if you don't have any mortal sins, blah, 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 so on and so forth, you go to heaven. And I had questions of, like, how do we look like when we go to heaven? Do I look like how I look like when I died? So, like, take Coco, Disney's Coco, for instance, where
they look like when you died. That's
exactly
how you're stuck.
Someone, the person's daughter was much older than them because he passed away as an adult and she passed away as like an elderly woman. is it like that for us? Do we get to choose? Is it like choosing your own avatar at the beginning of a video game? Like, I don't know. Or does it even matter? Are we even physical?
Well, and that's the thing. And too, like, and
think it
that's
wouldn't matter.
in this, like, in these episodes, like, the people will always say, oh, they're always with you, right? And I think that could be true. But then, like, once again, going back into if you are that soul that is passed on, are you really always with those people, or is like a piece of you? Because let's say, you're a mother who dies and you have 4 kids. You're not technically always with all 4 of your kids at one time, even in your afterlife, right?
Yeah.
Unless that's a thing that can be. I don't know, because no one fucking knows,
Interesting.
But it's fun to ponder. I think what's important about not being so rigid in your beliefs, about saying like, oh, science says that like when we die we just like decay and we turn into like
Lights off.
right.
I think
lights off.
our bodies do. Yeah.
Our bodies, but there's something beyond there. If we could think this in such complex ways, if we've built this society the way that we built it so far with dreams and aspirations, then like we've accomplished so much and we're still learning. We only know a very infinitesimal amount.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. I was like, for since time started, UV rays have been a thing, but it's only in the last 200 years that we were able to realize what they are, see what they are, and only with special lenses, special cameras could we see UV rays. As a human, we have no idea what it is. It affects us in multiple ways, quantifiable ways, but we have no idea what it was. It's been affecting us in Earth for millennia, but now we know what it is. So what's to say that we haven't just figured out how to read what happens to the soul after we're dead? Who's to say that we don't, if you were to bring a cell phone to a caveman, he would think it's just a really shiny rock because he sees rocks all day long. He knows what a rock is. He knows what a rock does.
But what looks like shiny rocks to us right now, that is actually something.
Exactly.
Is that the analogy you're going
Exactly.
at? I don't know, man. And I think it's so fun.
I see that.
Thank you.
We live, who knows what's going to happen in our lifetimes. And technology is just advancing at an exponential rate that we're going to see a lot. Like, we grew up, we were born.
We've already seen a lot.
Already. Like, look at these devices that we have in our pockets.
Yeah.
And
we're like the only, sorry to cut you off, but like when you think about it, like our generation, like we are the only, a lot of people can, but to say like we saw a world like really without cell phone-ish, kind of without cell phones, not really, but with all that, then we saw like more technology like take over. But because some like kids now never saw a world without people always on their phones.
Of course.
yeah.
The technology of reading, the spreading of like common reading where most people literacy across the world took a lot longer than it took for everybody to get a phone in their hands. Like everybody got a phone in their hands within 5-10 years. Yeah. And for all of England to learn how to read back in whatever the 14th century took 200-300 years, you know. So the amount of knowledge exchange is unbelievable. I think we're on the precipice of discovering and understanding a lot because we're just at a point where we can understand it and can figure it out and quantify it. And, for me and for a lot of people, things aren't real until you can put it in numbers and times.
Another thing I was thinking about when I was watching the show, like people say like time doesn't exist. Like in all these experiences they've had, like time does not exist, and like there's no walls, like, and then because Chris and I just watched Inception a couple nights ago too, or not Inception, Interstellar, sorry.
That's even crazier.
Yeah, not Inception, Interstellar. So like they deal with like time and all that,
and the fifth dimension,
and I was like, oh my god, like what if that's really like a thing, like
those are real theories. Interstellar was based on real theories.
Yeah, like because like
the dimensions.
Someone was like, how people think they might be like haunted by people, right? Or like it's like and I'm like, okay, what if like the ghosts or people who've died in like the 1700s because time doesn't exist for them? What if they like popped up in our time? Like they, I don't know, like breached through or whatever, but it really felt like to them like they had just died.
Interesting.
So
and that makes me think like, what year would we be popped out in?
Well, exactly. And I'm like, is that why like we're not advanced enough, or because like we're constantly like we're traveling to the future, but like I'm going on.
I think
No, this is great. You're onto something.
You're right. I think though sometimes people go back though, because when you look at like hieroglyphics in ancient Egypt, you see like spacemen.
Well, because if
and
there's
people
no
in
time,
cars.
maybe you just your fucking journey wherever that is or whatever you do, you just fucking took
Where
a
you
wrong
belong.
turn exploring.
The knowledge you
and-
gained in your life has to be shared with somebody
Right.
in some time,
Yeah.
in some place.
And maybe you get to stick around. Maybe you get to do that, then go back and be with your family or do your own fucking thing.
Do you
I don't
believe in
know.
parallel universes?
I feel like it could be a thing.
Like
Yeah,
you
like the
you
multiverse?
exist in so many different branches of time
Me,
right now.
maybe me, maybe not necessarily, but I do believe in like different. Because I'm like the Milky Way, our galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever been to the fucking dome in LA?
No.
And like
You're talking about Griffith Park,
Griffith Park, yeah, and like you go into the dome and there's like a theater and
Yeah.
like you're all the way back.
an exploratorium.
They like yes, so they like you're in like our galaxy and then they zoom out and then they zoom out and they keep fucking zooming out into
And it shows
the
us
universe, and it shows us like we're eventually just this tiny fucking speck surrounded by so many other tiny specks,
And that
it's
tiny
like
speck is like, that's the entire Milky Way. And you're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
there's a place like that in SF, the Academy of Sciences,
Yeah.
where you could go into the dome and then Tom Hanks narrates the
Nice.
entire thing.
Right.
And yeah, it just constantly zooms out like, this is you.
yeah,
This is like
there's no fucking
California.
way. There's no way. There's not.
Mm-hmm.
There's
And-
no fucking way.
We are less than a grain of sand on this earth.
Yeah.
To the universe, that we are less than a grain of sand.
Yeah.
Our size. But what's beautiful is the contrast of like, even though we are small in this big universe, the amount of meaning that we have to each other. And I know it's getting a little gushy, but like
Yeah.
really moments like this, the great interactions that you have, the small period of time that we share on this earth and share with other people, fucking meaningful to us, to them. But also, what is it in the scope of the universe?
It's crazy.
Yeah, like what is this society that we built
I have a
to
question.
an alien?
Are you guys scared to die?
No.
Yeah, it's on my list of fears for sure, and it's because I think we and other living things naturally are scared of the unknown, which is why we're scared of the afterlife. We're scared of ghosts. And we're scared of things that we just have no clue what it is. We think it's dangerous. We think a shadowy figure in an alleyway because we don't know who it is, what they can do.
Yeah.
Scary as fuck. Same with the afterlife. If I had the answers, if I knew exactly, like, okay, heaven looks like a Bevmo. Okay, I'm not that scared. I'm not that scared.
would
I'm a
be
little
so
pissed.
shitty.
I'm a little pissed, actually, to be honest. I'm a little upset. It could have been a total wine.
Yeah,
but
I'm not even a total wine.
that's
What the fuck?
bullshit. That's
Wine
actually kind of
co?
bullshit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No. Could have been a Piggly Wiggly, honestly.
But yeah, I mean, just the fact that I'm scared of it just going black. I'm scared of even the idea of reincarnation, even though that's beautiful in its own sense, of living someone else's life because I've learned to love mine and the
But do
people
you think
that
you
I've
even
surrounded-
remember that life you had?
Exactly.
Or is
But
it
it still
just
scares
another
me.
fucking... I don't know. I'm scared to feel death.
I was going to say, I'm not afraid of dying. I think the lead up to, because right before death, you don't feel anything.
Yeah, I'm scared to feel death.
Yeah.
Like, and so if I died in my sleep, cool.
You're fine.
I would...
That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
That's everybody's goal, is to
like-
just like go to sleep one day and never wake up.
I want
had
to
a
get hit by a cannonball.
God.
You were going to... Have you seen the Patriot?
Patriot style.
Good.
Okay, anyway, Jules, I'm sorry.
I had a full-blown panic attack on the plane coming back from New York a couple years ago where I thought about the plane crashing. So like the thought came into my mind, Chris was asleep next to me, and then I couldn't move because I was so deep into this thought, because then I started to feel the plane go down. And like I was
happening
feeling
right now.
everything, and I knew it wasn't happening, but it felt like it was happening. And I kept trying to like move my head, and I couldn't move my head. And I
Was it
literally
a dream, maybe?
no,
Oh.
no, that's the most fucked up part. And then I like looked out the window, I saw the ground.
No.
Then I looked back, and I felt the impact. Like I truly feel like I felt what it feels like to die on impact. And the second like it hit the ground, I just started like bawling, and I looked at Chris and I woke him up, and he was like, "What's going on?" And then I just started hyperventilating.
Holy shit.
Do you think maybe you got a glimpse into an alternate universe where that happened?
Maybe.
That's what I think it might have been.
Maybe. But it was like, so that's what I mean. Like for me, like,
That's where it lined up with that universe. That other Jules and Chris have been making a bunch of different, and then that's where your guys' Venn diagram lined up.
Oh,
and you
shit.
guys both, she saw you guys living forever. You saw her crashing, and then
yeah, could be. And that's like, I feel like this is going to sound really weird. I'd almost rather, like, if someone like shot me, and if I didn't die instantly, like, yeah, I'm sure if you get shot in the head, you're going to die instantly. You're probably
Sometimes.
not going to feel it.
yeah, for sure. It's just,
You're just gone.
yeah.
But then I would almost like rather get shot somewhere where if I knew I was going to bleed out, I know the pain would be awful.
But your brain would like shut off the pain receptors.
And I think at least I'd be able to process it more. Like I know I'm dying, and
You
yeah,
wanna process
it
your own
might be
death.
slow.
Interesting.
But like the thought of in a plane crash, if you know you're going to die, and you know it's about to happen, like you can't do anything about it. Yeah, if I'm bleeding to death, I can't do anything about it. But I'm aware that it's gonna just like
Like, oh God,
slowly
I'm
come
This
come
is it.
over me,
This is it.
not me literally feeling myself just fucking
But
die.
would you feel it, or would like? Because think about how instantaneous the explosion of an airplane would be.
But it's like that last second of your life, the last thing you. But right before it goes to black,
But my question would be, how much of it do you feel?
I don't know. But it's even if it's just a split second, like what I felt
A
in
single
that
frame?
weird panic attack was
Yeah. Was it?
not
Damn.
it.
I've thought about
Holy
before.
fucking! I got chills right there. I'm sorry. I just got like fucking.
It's pretty insane that you went through all that and you felt all of that.
Yeah, and it probably all only had that all was like a minute, but it felt like fucking forever.
Aren't panic attacks the best?
Oh, love them.
I've thought about before, like let's say I'm on a tall building or
I could jump off.
really just like not necessarily even upon my own. Yes, exactly.
Everyone has those thoughts though.
I could jump off
Like,
and
I
I could
could
die.
just jump
Or like
off
if you were to
this
just trip and fall. The scary thing about that
when you're holding scissors,
too.
I could trip and fall, and this could go right into my eye.
If my mom asks me to hand her a knife, I'm immediately thinking butter knife first, right? Because like nothing can happen with that.
And you also think like, what if I threw it at her and it's just like?
Just really, like, what is the worst thing I can do right now?
Anyways,
But like falling off of a building and like knowing that you have a few seconds of thinking, oh, there's no way out of this.
Right.
I'm like about to die. And I know that the rush of adrenaline will probably black you out before you actually splat. But even the few seconds, like when you initially fall, like I'm done.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the adrenaline, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yes. It's, what's the
The brain stops, blood stops flowing to your brain when you hit terminal velocity.
boom. And then you're done.
Yeah.
You gotta hope. You gotta hope you're in a building high enough, because unfortunately, even the people who jumped off the World Trade Center weren't high enough.
Have you seen Midsommar?
No,
You haven't seen it? You haven't
I'm
seen
familiar
No,
with
I
it
have.
though.
Oh, you have. So you
Yeah.
know the scene that I'm talking about?
Yes.
So in the movie, and you're probably not going to watch it because you don't like scary movies.
I do like Florence Pugh though.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. In this movie, where does it take? Like Greenland or some shit?
Somewhere like that. Iceland.
Um,
Finland?
it's
No, we're
It can't be
fucking up.
Iceland. Or, I don't know what it is, but anyway, they have like that
feel like I
cult
need to look
society
it up.
there.
Yeah, and it's like a music festival or something like that, right?
I wouldn't even call it a music festival. No, it's a
Fest-
festival
love
for sure.
festival.
A festival that occurs maybe only every 5 years, and like one of the rituals is like the two oldest members. They go up on this high cliff. They say one last prayer, and they both jump off.
It was filmed in Budapest
in Budapest. Okay.
and in Sweden. Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, it's Sweden.
I think it's
I think that's where the story takes place.
every
But
filming location.
those two, yeah, they both jump off of this really high cliff, and they're supposed
Mm-hmm.
to die, and they, offer their souls to, I think, whatever religion they pray to. But the old man, did not die. He wasn't dead. His legs destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Someone had to take a hammer and smash his head out to put him out of
What?
his misery. And you see it all.
Yeah. Why
You
don't
they
see
use a
it
gun?
all.
because
they don't have
guns. It's so
In Sweden,
in this cult.
weird.
You should watch this movie. It's very much like The Wicker Man. If you could not handle the vibes of The Wicker Man,
What's the one movie with when they wear the red? And it's kind of like they're not Amish, but Village, The Village.
The Village by
I,
M. Night
I was
Shyamalan.
thinking of Handmaid's
Yeah,
Tale.
The Village.
Exactly.
Sorry, it's The Village.
I haven't seen that.
You should.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't
Even
seen,
I've seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. What's the other M. Night Shyamalan one? I've seen Signs and I've seen The Sixth Sense, but not that one.
What's the one with the plants?
Oh, that one is weird.
John Leguizamo, I think, is in it.
And then what's his one? Home or when they go to visit their grandparents? Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Oh God, what's it called?
What about Glass and Split?
I've seen Glass. I haven't seen Split yet.
Split?
You saw Glass
Wait,
without
I'm sorry.
Split?
I'm sorry. The Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unbreakable.
Because it's Unbreakable.
Split.
Split,
Split
then
then
Glass.
Glass.
I think, since we're talking about crazy things here,
Yes.
that when you are at that moment of death, I think death is the sweet release. I think no matter how bad it feels in that split second that you were just talking about, or in that fear of dying or whatever that people have, I think death is a sweet release.
The moment you go.
I think whatever you get to, whether it's switching to black, whether
Has
it's
to
going
be.
to heaven, whether that is the release. That is the eternal.
When you see the
Crap.
life just leave someone's eyes, let's say in like a movie or something, in that moment, it has to be euphoric. Like
For them.
not for them, you say?
Well, no, yes.
Oh, for them,
Only
for them.
Honestly,
Yeah.
only for them.
Yes, please, only for
Yeah.
them. I don't know. Death is.
I do also think, and not to cut you off, but I was thinking while you were speaking, the switch to black, the off switch to black, is the worst case scenario, and even that's really not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's only thinking about it right now. In the moment, it's not that bad.
Well,
but
because if you switch to black, then there's just nothing there, and you're not feeling anything
over.
anymore, right?
That's it.
Like,
but the thought of like I'm not gonna
Tape's
remember. I get so emotional like when I have like great moments with my family, like let's say like in the holidays. I get emotional because my mind always goes to this weird dark place of like, man, fuck this. I wish this was forever, but it's not.
yeah.
And I wish the afterlife is a place where I can at least grasp onto these memories. That's why reincarnation scares me so much. Even if I was reincarnated into this like beautiful prince in a different land, the fact that I'm not gonna, I want to remember my mom. I want to remember my brother and my father, and like, these moments. I don't know. I'm getting a little emotional talking about it because these
No,
are.
I totally get that.
I don't know. There's something so strong about memories.
Yeah. It's shitty thinking about it. You know?
Yeah, it is. Hey, but live it up while you can.
Right.
I would be
you
interested
have
to
it.
see what the next life is like. I think the past lives have been an interesting story, and I wonder if they teach us the lessons that we already know. You ever like do something or feel something and like, oh, I already understand how to do this. What if that is the expression of your past life? Like your next life is gonna sing without having to be taught or anything, like you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you just kind of have that in your body because your past life was Etta James.
What if we like?
Well, and I
give
know in like reincarnation, they say like every person, like, so the three of us, if we believe in reincarnation, have either met or had some kind of exchange in another life.
Our
And
people.
even if that exchange is just like literally like me buying something that you sold or just like passing each other on the street, but it's like believed that everyone in your past lives will be like you guys could have been husband and wife in another life.
Nice.
Ugh.
We're husband and wife
Like,
in this
but
life.
you
We're husband
know
and
what
wife
I
in this
mean?
life. What's the problem?
Like you could have been, or you could have been father and son,
Thanks, that
or
doesn't hurt my
brother
feelings
and
at all.
brother. Like, so that's what
Kidding.
you're always going to come back in contact with people. You won't know it,
Yeah.
but you've had experiences with everyone.
And that's how I believe in the multiple universe theory of like in every other universe, like that's a possibility. And I think maybe if we die, what would make reincarnation is we're just transferred to a different universe to have a different experience and a different make one different choice. Where
Yeah.
you said yes to pistachios, this time you say no, and see how different
Well,
that
and
makes your
then
life.
you might end up back here, and then that's how some people are like how little kids will sometimes be like, my plane crashed here, and people could look it up, but maybe that's because they like were in this life.
Watching the History
Then they
Channel.
hopped to another one.
Oh yeah,
And then another one, and then they came back to this one eventually after all that time had passed, but they still had that memory from when they were there last.
Do you think there's connections to other universes and other dimensions, or do you think time is linear?
I don't know.
Like, do you think there's a way to jump around in time, or do you think it's just a progressing forward? It's an arrow. Once you shoot an arrow, you can't put it back.
No, I think
I feel like there has to be.
there has to be a way.
Yeah.
I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're anywhere near there yet to figure that out. But I think time's way more complex than we even think it is, and we already think it's the most complex thing.
I just had a flash of like, You know, when people want to have deep thoughts, they listen to Highly Irrelevant. And they listen for 60 minutes just to get to this part.
Honestly, this is what our show has become is like, okay, let's get our giddy energy out in the first like 30, 40 minutes. Let's do an improv scene and then let's just get
And
like,
let's get a little mush.
let's get deep.
Let's get some mushy into it.
And I kind of like that like sandwich.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a good sandwich.
let's finish the sandwich with something that we're excited to talk about, though.
Juliet, take it away.
Hey guys, so I don't know if you've noticed, like if you're watching this entire episode, there is something great. We are here in the brand new It Can't Be That Bad merchandise. Woo!
And my name is Alejandro,
And my name is Christian.
and these are our shirts.
Yes, big shout out to Josh Wolf.
Josh Wolf.
Josh
thank
Wolf
you.
made the artwork for these
woof.
really cool shirts. We'll be dropping these. I'm pretty sure by the time this episode drops, the
Probably that
merch
day.
will have dropped.
It'll be dropped on the floor.
Yes.
You can come pick it up with your money.
If you look at it, you could look at the artwork. We would have posted it already.
We could probably put a cut into of the artwork. here.
Yes.
Up a little bit, Jules. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
And yes, it's the Last Action Hero movie poster.
Yeah, a little Indiana Jonesy, little Back to the Future-y.
You'll see the details.
It's a lot of good filmy things, and of course, it's got our beautiful name.
Yes, it can't be that bad. Really, Josh Wolf, thank you very much. Had a lot of back and forth with him, telling him how we wanted the artwork, and it came out fucking awesome. Shout out to Senya Smith for helping me make these shirts at her printing company.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Juliet for modeling them. Those pictures and photos will also drop. Shout out to
Yes.
Chris Perry to taking
yes,
those photos and
thank
editing
you to
them.
you too.
Guys, it takes a village, is what we're
Takes
trying
a
to
village.
say.
Really?
It takes a village. So thank you, everybody who was involved in getting these shirts out. We have a lot of cool new merch coming for this new year, a lot of cool new plans and projects in the pipeline.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully we don't have a worldwide pandemic to shelve those things.
Yes, thank you for the constant support.
you,
Each
Mom.
and every listen and download really does mean something. And you know, slowly but surely, we're going in the direction that we want to go in.
Yes.
Juliet,
Subscribe,
Yes.
like, follow, share.
Yes.
Bye.
bye.
Oh, I love it.
Love.
Our plug for this episode is
Wear
our
a
shirts.
mask.
Yes, that's our plug. Is there anyone else that you want to separately shout out?
Nah.
Nah, just the shirts.
shirts.
I
Just
the
like
shirts.
it.
Check out our shirts.
Yes.
Check out their shirts.
We're not done for the week. We got one more show coming right at you.
Well, not right at you.
Right, and, you
You're
know,
gonna take a day.
36 hours?
yeah. It's this other episode is taking an Amtrak at you.
Nice. No.
Amtrak.
That holds up. That holds
2
up.
days
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
depending if
That's
it's really far. Right?
Greyhound.
A Greyhound. Greyhound is better.
So you're going to get stabbed.
Yes. Be careful.
Smile.
Bring your nunchucks.
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 No. Nunchucks.
Gnome chucks.
Gnome chucks.
Yes.
This is getting even better.
A gnome with nunchucks. I'd watch that movie.
Or it's nunchucks that's
Romeo and
two
Juliet.
gnomes.
Yes, exactly. What?
A nunchucks that's two gnomes chained to each other.
Oh, that would be
Actually, that would
brutal.
fuck shit up. That would fuck shit up.
Yeah.
You come at me in my garden, I'll fuck you up.
And one of the gnomes is like this, so he's like spinning around and stuff, flipping you
Really cool.
off. But we watched a film called
Wonder Woman
84. Did you say 9?
I was gonna say 1984.
I think it's just
It's technically WW 84.
84.
That's what I was about to say.
I call it Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah.
the sequel.
The sequel.
I mean, you know, I think you'll have a couple more days to watch it once this episode comes out.
Yeah, it's a 2.5 hour movie, so start it now and finish it when you can.
Yes.
Also, you know, HBO Max put it on streaming, so there's definitely a pirated version online, so it's not going to be hard at all to find it. So
But we didn't tell you to do that.
no, that
No.
part's bleeped.
Yep.
No.
No. Okay, Jules, any last words?
Because today you die, Mr. Bond.
Rest in peace to me, I guess.
Rest in peace. Rest in Monterey. Chris?
Can't be that bad, oh,